Anakin and Ahsoka test the resolve of some pacifist monkeys. Obi-Wan has to deal with the racist chairman from Pantora, and we learn the coronavirus may have begun in Naboo. I'm Brian Carey, and this is Cannonballs, a comedy podcast where we discuss the plot of all the Star Wars media that Disney has deemed canon, including books, comics, TV, and movies. I'm joined, as always, by my co-hosts, Matt Martirosian, Aaron Laramie, and Wesley. Why would someone want to help the Seppies? Isaac.
Pull up! All craft, pull up! It's a trap!
Brian likes the long one.
Listeners can't hear how disruptive my co-hosts are while I try to read the intro, but boy, was that something.
I thought Marty had a great question. I think we should revisit Marty's question.
Marty, what was your question? I couldn't hear it over me doing my job.
I was going to say, when you put it on YouTube, though, is this going to be too dicey? Is it not? I mean, maybe we'll put it as a Reddit question. How big do you think Danny DeVito's penis is?
I think they call him the Walrus because he's got the world's largest penis. Is that right?
I
No,
think he was the war.
they call him
I
the
thought he was the
Lorax.
Lorax.
No,
He
the
just
walrus.
he just likes nature. I don't think it has
because he
anything to
has
do with it.
tusks.
Oh,
Totally
that's what
No,
they
that's
call him, the
Justin
Walrus.
Long. That's Justin
Oh,
Long or
fuck.
the Beatles.
I always
don't know.
get Justin Long and Danny DeVito confused.
Danny DeVito confused because they both have giant penises. That's why.
Yeah, that's probably it. And they both are walruses sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we do the show live
Yeah.
on Twitch every week around
Thank God.
8 o'clock. And sometimes I actually
Ish.
post the YouTube video right after. I usually do. Usually.
When?
Right after. Late
No,
Sunday night.
Oh, okay.
I realized I edited our finale of the Battle for Bikini Bottom playthrough, and then I never posted it. So
Thank God.
That'll go up Tuesday or Wednesday. And then...
Oh, I thought you meant like you weren't gonna post it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, he's like, I don't care.
Aaron and I had some fun playing
Sorry.
a game called Man-Eater on Wednesday. Wes, you missed it, but
Yeah. How was it? I'm so sad that I had to work and make money for a living. How was playing Maneater?
it was fun.
It was cool. I enjoyed it actually.
I got killed by.
Oh, is it that game that you play as the shark?
That's the
Yep.
one.
It's the one where you're the shark and then you eat.
Wait a
people
minute.
Is the objective.
Yeah. Did you eat anybody?
All kinds of people. He was a shark.
Cyril Figgis is a voice in the story.
Yeah,
Who did he
the
play?
shark.
Did he play the shark? Nice.
Yeah. He plays the
shark's
shark, but-
mom.
Well, no. See,
Oh,
the sharks.
makes sense.
His dad is played by Robert De Niro, and he wants him to hurt things because he's a shark, but he can't hurt things because he's a nice guy. And then he meets this
And then
fish
I
that
have a
works at
question.
a whale
I have a
wash.
question. I have a question.
You have a question mark? Okay, just go to the class.
Does Martin Scorsese show up and try to extort him at any point?
Martin Scorsese may or may not be a pufferfish in this movie, or at least they rather. I don't know what we're talking about anymore.
Oh man.
That's my favorite video game / Will Smith video game.
Oh shit, there is a video game for that movie. Maybe that's what we can
There
play
is,
after,
dude.
After Manhunter.
That is what we should play.
What,
Yeah. Oh
what's
man,
that?
I love the
Big
Bug's
Fish.
Life, man.
Big Fish
I
is a
Am Legend.
movie.
It's a Bug's Life.
Oh,
Oh,
man,
it's not I Am
That's the
Legend?
movie, right?
That's the one where he works at the whale wash. Renee Zellweger is something, I don't know.
So,
Angelina Jolie.
Renee Zellweger's the dog.
Yeah,
She
I've
plays
been,
his dog.
I've been doing a lot of this Instacart parodies.
She's like, "Hey, Will Smith, woof,"
yeah.
and he's like, "I gotta look out for that zombie. I gotta look out for that zombie pufferfish, Martin Scorsese, who wants his girlfriend back. I'm trying to do experiments, and he's like, I like butterflies."
Wow.
He's like, "One day I'll be a beautiful butterfly." See, there's my Bug's Life connection. We're right back where we started.
He just made like 4 connections
Well,
through that.
I feel like you would like
Oh,
this. It started as a little podcast game, but they're making they did a GoFundMe to create an actual game. It's the movie mashup challenge or movie challenge, where they smash
Tell me
together
more.
two
Tell me more.
descriptions of movies, and then you have to name the title of it together.
Oh, dude, I would be nasty at that.
We definitely shouldn't do that. That'd be terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that sounds
think
awful.
That could be a fun start to our show.
Yeah, I'm pretty much that's pretty much what like my whole life has been leading up towards. I'm pretty sure this is.
Me and Wes went to Fermi just for this.
Dude, I did.
You went to Fermi, not because you lived in
Yeah.
the school district.
Yeah. Yeah, not because it was high school. Yeah, the college career was just totally separate. I went and graduated high school so I could name movies.
Yeah, that's what
I was like, I told my parents, I said, I'm about to drop out. And they were like, no. One day you'll be naming movies, son. And I was like, all right.
For being fair, your school doesn't even exist anymore.
it does not.
That's true.
It's
because the movies game didn't come out.
Yeah, it's because Martin Scorsese wanted to be a pufferfish.
I wonder if I could find one.
Is that why?
Yep, as far as I know,
Movie
that's what I heard.
Game. Here, I'll throw one out for you. Yep, by the Valley.
All right.
Oh baby,
Welcome to
I
Movie
don't want
Balls.
to pre-order it. I just want you to give me one. Oh, here we go. I'll just.
Yeah, that's
you have
how
to
the real world
pre-order
works.
movies.
I don't want to buy it. I just want you to give me one.
Yeah, I just want the free version.
The end of the first movie, the word will like
Mhm.
immediately go into the next.
The next one. I like it.
So
Yeah,
after
I'm ready.
After his soldiers, 3 bros are killed in combat. A World War II captain leads his men behind the lines of the Shimmer, only to be confronted by a super weird zombie bear and a freaky Slender Man thing.
So we're supposed to
It's
guess
saving-
what movie?
It's Saving Private Ryan.
Yep.
It's Saving
And then the
Private
other-
Ryan something. Yeah,
The
well,
other one's
I don't,
Annihilation.
All Slender.
Saving Private Annihilation.
Saving Private
Saving
Ryan
Private Annihilation.
We did it.
Good job, guys.
Yeah,
and this has been Cannonballs.
I've trained in the chat, boys. I've trained in the chat. Let's go.
Send us those bits.
Yeah.
Yum 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 yum
Yeah.
yum yum
Me
yum.
and
You know
Snack.
what?
He
We'll
doesn't like
save the
bits.
banana bread theory for next week. Let's start with episode
Oh, Jesus,
13 of Clone Wars.
I thought we did the banana bread theory.
No, that was just
Didn't we already
when
talk about this?
drunkenly after a podcast. So you know my banana bread.
You know
theory.
what? Yeah, honestly, dude, the podcast and the drunken aftermath always just end up mixing to me. Like I'm
See,
like,
Brian,
that was the podcast.
Is your
I'm
banana
like,
bread
wait, I
theory,
said a lot more funny things. And it's
is
just
your
me and
banana
Brian
bread
talking.
theory related to your distaste for waffles and pancakes?
Unrelated.
Really? Okay.
All right.
You would know if you guys stuck around.
I won't hang a juicy detail about me like that. So
Is that really it? It's like
Wow.
on Brian's Tinder profile, the first thing is just like, I have a theory about banana bread you're gonna want to hear. He's like, that was my hook. That's how I got all the bitches.
It's a really good hook, though.
And Brian, yeah, I know you were, yeah, you're absolutely crushing it on Tinder just recently. So
Anyway, so banana bread. So I've
Oh my God.
been using Instacart because of quarantine times. Don't really want to be going to grocery stores around Boston with the pandemic, and so I've just been
People
ordering
breathing.
bananas. And I used to eat a ton of before quarantine times, but I've noticed if I'm not going anywhere, like usually if I'm going to work, I like pack a banana because it's a good little hand fruit. So I'm wasting a lot of bananas.
oh, Brian, I got some hand fruit. today.
Can you say hand fruit on the internet?
YouTube is gonna ban us for that.
I don't think you can use the line hand fruit. I'm pretty sure that's
banned simp and hand fruit.
Expecting a bleep on that one. There's a delay on the Twitch feed.
it's a good little hand fruit. I'm gonna start using that for other things in my life. Continue.
Yeah, that was so casual. It was disturbing.
So basically, I buy a bunch of bananas to eat one and let the rest go brown or bad. And
I think henceforth they should be referred to as hand fruit.
What's wrong with brown hand fruit?
Not all
Yeah.
hand
What the
fruit
fuck?
are bananas.
Phallic, yellow phallic hand fruit. You know, we all know what you're talking about.
Can you give me 5 hand fruit though?
Apples, oranges. I would say a pear is a good hand fruit. It's stuff that you could eat without making a mess of yourself. Obviously, a pineapple's not a hand fruit.
Coconut.
Dude, honestly, the hand fruit that I have usually makes a huge mess.
I don't think an orange is hand fruit.
I agree. I don't you just bite into your orange rind. Like, what do you eat the whole thing?
Clementine.
Anything you have to peel, I think, is not a hand fruit.
Bite into it because then a banana's not a hand fruit.
Yeah, but like, you know who said it was a hand fruit? Banana peel is a lot less messy than an orange rind.
Yeah,
Like, I would
fibrous shit too, and like
why is it watermelon a hand fruit? I just cut the top open and just go to town.
I
you
would
just
disagree.
bite
It's
the-
too
bite
large.
the top off.
Cantaloupe, hand fruit.
What about-
Watermelon, not
it's a slice of watermelon hand fruit.
Yes, slice of watermelon is hand fruit.
So if
fruits can become a hand fruit if they're prepared.
Yeah, I would say,
Correct.
would you consider a watermelon a hand fruit if I bisected it, like, and you were just holding it in both of your hands?
Say that on YouTube?
No, I don't mind a nice bisected hand fruit.
Maybe with a banana coming out of it.
Sexual over.
Yeah.
Bisexual hand
So
fruit.
if I eat a
Yeah, that's a
bisexual
banana.
watermelon, is it a hand fruit?
Depends on which side you eat. Heyo.
All right.
All right.
So banana bread. So banana bread
these
is
bananas go
a
bad.
problem.
And you know me, I like to complain about dumb things. And
Yeah, like
well,
hand fruit.
actually, I complain about my bananas going bad. And you know what I always hear? Well, why don't
Make
you just
banana
make
bread.
banana bread? And here's my fucking problem with that statement, Aaron. is
Sorry.
I am too damn lazy or depressed to eat bananas. What makes you think I'm gonna throw it together with some flour, some sugar, bake it, and make banana bread? It's not happening.
So you're upset that people recommend a solution and you're just like, no, an easier solution.
No, I'm upset
Throw it out.
because the Venn diagram of people who let bananas go bad because they didn't eat them and make banana bread, they don't overlap. They don't intersect. Either you buy bananas
My family
specifically
makes
for the
banana bread
point
like
of
once
making
a month.
banana bread,
No.
or
They don't bisect
you
at
are
all.
too lazy to eat your own bananas and you just throw out smelly brown bananas every week.
I think you have to get a couple of ribs removed if you want to eat your own bananas.
Some people can do it just without, like, depending on. I don't want to get you. Yeah, I get you.
I can't
Where's episode 15?
So yeah, the whole thing that we were talking about is banana bread. Nobody buys bananas specifically for banana bread. Banana bread's a mistake. It's like you bought bananas to eat and then you didn't eat them and you're like, fuck, I gotta do something with these now.
Also, you
Nobody's
can
like,
get,
let me go out
80
and buy a
pounds
bunch of bananas.
for like $4. I'm not like so upset I wasted 62 cents that I need to make bread. You know? I'm just gonna throw out the
Yeah, I'll
bananas.
just eat that. I'll eat that cool long slice bread that Aaron has on his phone. I'd rather have that before I have fucking banana bread, man.
It's a great piece of bread, man. And you can eat some of it and then freeze it for later. You know,
Yeah, just
you can have
throw it in the oven.
Hold on to that bad boy. That's a whole sandwich. Like, you can have all kinds of just meats and cheeses. You can do a nice PB&J across that bad boy. You can fold it flatways or
Oh,
You
just
could
hold it in
You do
there.
multiple. You can break it down. You can do PB&J and then a little turkey.
Yeah, I like it, Marty. I was gonna say you could have different sandwiches, so you're eating it and you just get like different sandwiches as you keep going.
that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You go bacon, egg, and cheese, and then a little cold cut coffee.
Yeah, and you like
Yeah.
PB&J, turkey, mustard, and catfish. It's like this is great.
Mm-hmm. Get it like a fried chicken sandwich in there, pickles.
Maybe a little crow.
Yeah, a
Do you
little
fry
protein.
catfish? Or
No, I eat it
catfish
raw.
salad?
Of course, and some cornmeal.
I eat it raw. I just
Try
grab
that
it out
bitch.
of the thing and bash it on a couple rocks. It's so juicy sweet. I eat it raw.
Take a nice bite.
So wait, is catfish a hand fruit?
Absolutely gives it to us raw. Give it to us raw. Give it to us raw and squirming. Is that the line? I don't remember the
I
line.
will give it to you raw and
Yeah,
squirming. Episode 13,
Yeah.
Jedi Crash.
Oh, that was when I said 15.
All right, let's do it.
Aayla
Jedi
Secura
Crash.
is here. The blue Twilight lady with the 2 lightsabers. Her ship is under attack. But luckily,
I bet you it
Anakin
crashes.
and Ahsoka are coming to help. They were pretty much unable to help. The ship's destroyed, and Anakin is in critical condition.
He's in critical condition.
Bro.
He's in brittle condition. I'm like, oh, kitty.
Just dies, and then the galaxy never gets like. Gets thrown off
world is
balance.
a better place.
It's all that critical condition. Critical
So
condition really fucks you up, man.
Yeah.
Condition,
He's got glass bones and paper skin.
Every day he breaks his legs. Every day he breaks his
Every night he
legs.
breaks his arms. It's a modern tragedy, Shakespearean tragedy. That one.
Yeah, thanks, Shakespeare. Thank you for Star Wars, Shakespeare.
Yeah, Shakespeare Hillenberg.
So he gets into his critical condition from trying to prevent an explosion from reaching them using the Force, and he holds it off for the most part. Gets hit. They escape on. They're kind of on this big Republic era Star Destroyer, and they escape on a smaller ship and hyperspace away. And they're like, "Oh fuck!
Hyperspace.
Someone fucked with our navigation, and we're gonna fly right into a star."
Somebody poisoned the water hole.
That's right.
I watched the episode.
Yeah, I was surprised to see Pumbaa there. But
It was crazy when Anakin was in critical condition and he found that snake in his boot. I was like, "Oh shit!"
Well, we basically meet Rafiki in this episode, so it's funny you bring
Oh, yeah, that's the same movie.
I was to say, I like that. I completely twisted that. Fuck. All right.
So instead of flying into a star, they decide to shut down all power, which includes Anakin's life support.
Oh shit!
They avoid the star, but crash into a planet.
But at what cost?
Yeah.
So they leave Anakin with, I think they leave him with Rex, and they go off with some clones to try to find some civilization on this planet.
Stands to reason.
Yeah, she's fighting Aayla Secura every step of the way. Like, oh man, I want to stay with Anakin. He's gonna die if we don't do this. And she's kind of struggling how to be both compassionate and not form attachments as a Jedi. They see a trail of footsteps, and it leads them to a village. We don't see what's in the village yet because it cuts back to Anakin waking up from his critical condition. And there's this big ostrich tiger thing stalking him.
Ostrich tiger. Those are the 2 scariest animals.
Marty, do you think that's the best description? Ostrich tiger?
Honestly, Brian, like I said, I watched this maybe a week or 2 ago. I can't picture what you just described.
Marty's also high as fuck, though. So let's just,
Marty's eyes aren't open.
If you guys want to see that, wait for the post show.
Yeah, Marty physically can't see at all right now, so picturing something in his head is way beyond the question.
All right, so they kind of scare off the ostrich, and Ahsoka and Aayla meet some timid monkeys. They're called Lurmen, but they're monkeys for the rest of this episode.
Timid monkeys.
Yeah, they like don't like to make eye contact. They're short.
Me too.
I feel like timid monkey is an oxymoron.
Not in Star Wars.
No, it's pronounced chimpanzee.
The the leader, what's his name here? His name is T-Wat Ka.
Oh, they can talk.
Oh yeah, they can talk.
Not bad, Brian. Actually, that is an ostrich. I think it's an ostrich wolf.
Okay, ostrich wolf.
Yeah, let's see it, Marty. Oh, it looks like a griffin a little bit.
It's not.
Yeah, like a Robert Griffin. I'd say it's a
Yeah.
Robert Griffin III
It's
ostrich.
a wingless griffin.
Yeah.
We'll go.
Top five Griffins.
Blake Griffin, Robert Griffin III ostrich, and
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor. Yeah, I think that's a good one.
Gryffindor.
Yeah, it's the door to get into the Griffin place.
Yeah, where all the Griffins live. The Griffin door.
Yeah.
We need one more Griffin.
Lion the Witch of the Gryffindor.
No, that doesn't even make sense.
Wardrobe.
Not the door. There's no door in the title.
The Lion, the Witch, and the Door drove.
It's a wardrobe. It doesn't. Oh man.
I like it.
Yeah, dude, that doesn't. Okay, whatever. Fucking Marty.
So
Shaquille Griffin.
T-Watt
I was gonna.
doesn't want the Jedi. You got one more for us, Wes?
I got Ken Griffin Jr.
I was gonna go Kevin Griffin Jr. Fucking guy. Ken Griffin Jr. Ken Griffin Jr. Kevin Griffin Jr. is a guy that doesn't exist.
KGJ.
Good old KGJ, the best center fielder there never was.
He was, and then he wasn't.
So these monkeys are pacifists. T-Watt.
That's so racist.
I have so much
monkeys, brown bananas. What are we doing?
I have so much to add. I have so much to add, but I promise I'd be good for the show. So I'm not gonna.
The title of this episode should be: "Is this the most racist episode we've ever done?"
The title of the episode should be.
That'll get the views.
It should be like,
getting all over it.
These monkeys are pacifists.
They are. They don't want to fight. They say violence means violence, and the Jedi are peacekeepers.
They're probably just protesting.
Well, sure.
Go ahead.
He does allow his son, Wag 2, to travel with Ahsoka to Anakin. Wag 2 rolls around like one of the droidicas, which I found kind of funny. So this monkey just kind of rolls around.
Is he half droidica?
He might be half droidica.
Like on his mom's side?
His mom's a droidica.
His dad's just a curious man.
His dad's Curious George. And boy, was he curious.
He was curious about something.
So they make it back to Rex and Anakin. They're surrounded by those ostrich wolves, and Ahsoka goes to kill one of them, and Wag 2 stops her. And we end with Anakin being brought into the monkey village on a stretcher.
Oh my god.
Yeah, cliffhanger.
Is this Planet of the Apes?
It was Earth the whole time. Why, damn you. Episode 14.
You damn dirty apes.
Of peace. There are some separatists on their way to the village. These monkeys, they are basically planning to die instead of kill the separatists. They say, hey,
smart.
If they're coming, we're not going to fight at all.
It's a bold strategy.
Because they're passive.
Seems like a job for the Avengers.
If they're coming, so am I.
Only if there's droidicas nearby. And Curious George is like, I got a yellow hat, all right.
That was the guy that was with him. He's with some guy with him.
So, our Republic friends hide so that the separatists don't see, because they don't want to start a fight in this village. And T-Watt goes to meet General Lock Durg.
These names. Rooted Dick to Durg.
And he meets General Naboo.
Lockdur basically says, "Congratulations, you're now a base for the separatists," and he instantly decides he's going to ransack the village and start shooting up
Smart.
the village.
How about the monkeys? Do they make it out?
Well, not many are hit. A few are.
Are they okay?
They're probably dead.
Are they okay? No.
Is Dur wearing a red hat?
So they don't.
Are they carrying anything?
Christ, go by.
Which one of the monkeys is hit? Does Davy Jones make it out?
Davy Jones is the monkey?
He's the lead singer of the Monkeys.
Oh, okay.
I like it. Wes.
One for the
Right now, I'm
kids.
looking up to see if
One
I'm
for
gonna
the
look
kids,
up right now and
that's-
I'm gonna see if the Monkeys are alive. Oh my God, Davy Jones died in 2012. Did you guys know that?
It was the end of the world.
There's the Caribbean Davy Jones?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was Jeffrey Rush died in 2012.
Remember when Jeffrey Rush started the Monkeys? What's your
I
favorite
remember.
Jeffrey? What's your favorite Jeffrey
Rush
Rush
was in
solo
Rush.
album song? No,
That's not Big Time Rush?
you're thinking of Getty Monkeys.
Big time Jeffrey Rush.
Big Time Rush Limbaugh.
Yeah, right. That's what they call him.
I like big time Jeffrey Rush. Oh, I'd listen to that band. Only if Davy Jones is in it.
So,
But he
General
can't
Dur-
because he got killed in this insurgent. Oh my God. They killed Davy Jones
Insurgent.
in this
Yep,
insurgent.
they killed Davy Jones.
Yeah.
General Dur-
And not insertive. Assertive.
Continue.
General Dur gives up his search for anyone in the village and leaves. Most of the monkeys, I'd say, survive. Ahsoka's
Why
kinda
would he
mad.
leave? Why would he leave loose ends?
The whole band except for the singer, right? Because he died in 2012.
No, it was. I actually looked it up. It's unrelated to this. He was shot actually there, but he made a full recovery, and then he went on to when they're in the Senate in episode 3. He actually played a show there before they met, and then he left Coruscant right
halftime
before. Yeah, he played the Senate halftime show, and then
we
they
got
did
the
Order 66,
monkeys.
and it's time for the Monkeys.
Honestly,
And then
I
Davy Jones
wrote
like-
this not even anticipating the Monkeys band joke. Little did I know you have encyclopedic knowledge of members of the Monkeys.
Of the monkey.
You know what the real issue is that I have infallible recall.
Oh, Jesus.
That's why you watch the pre-show.
That's why you watch the pre-show. We start at 8.
Yeah, I'm sure that our 0 viewers are like, yeah, I should have watched the pre-show.
So Ahsoka's mad because she feels the monkeys have no courage, and Aayla says,
I agree.
It takes courage to stick to your pacifist beliefs.
Stick to your bananas.
Stick to your hand through.
Yeah, your hand fruit, exactly.
She's like, listen here, it takes courage to stick to your hand fruits. George, you know what I'm talking about? And he's like, yes,
I made a note here.
I'm curious.
It says the animators made a choice about Ayla's cleavage. She's a relatively buxom lady, I'd say, in this child's show.
I told you, dude. I told you Kit Fitzo looks freaking like a sex doll.
Like it's
Squidward.
Yeah.
William.
There you go, Aaron. Me and Aaron right on it tonight, man.
Me and Wes have the same thing for dinner. Sadness.
Bananas.
Banana bread.
Yeah, old bananas baked into a loaf.
Horizontally sliced.
Oh, yeah. Horizontally sliced banana loaf.
Wes's tears.
Got a patent that.
We ran out of water, so we just used tears.
Yeah.
So the droids pop up a base pretty quickly. They learn the general is there to test a a new weapon that kind of just seems like napalm. It burns all living things and leaves the droids undamaged. And
That's smart.
yeah, the Dirt we're calling
Again,
them.
I love that kind of shit.
Yeah.
I love how
Yeah.
fake it is that you can just do shit like that. Where they're like, yeah, our bullets kill everybody except the people we don't want them to. And I'm like, what? They're like, the whole thing's fake anyway, so why doesn't this exist? I'm like, all right, I guess let's go with that. Let's see what happens.
So
It's like they forget Count Dooku's out in battle and they put the
And then he survives it. He's been a droid the entire time. Oh, my
man.
God.
It's like
Spoilers!
Spoilers for Westworld.
Yeah, just good.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that, you know, you're talking about the Venn diagram thing with the overlap.
Does this just become Westworld balls?
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure that the overlap of people that watch this and the people that are Westworld fans are me and you.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
that's-
either way.
Get out
If you
here.
weren't gonna watch season 1 of Westworld before this episode, you weren't gonna watch it after.
That's true.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Let's see.
That is
Maybe
so
this
funny.
So
What is my
Somewhere with Dolores picking up a picture.
that's right.
Yeah, and it's a
So
picture
Marty
of
was a
flies.
Westworld fan.
Heck yeah.
Marty's just making it up as he goes.
I picked up on the bit.
Marty just guessed.
Marty's nickname is Mr. Westworld.
Marty's nickname is Bernardo. Yeah,
We're talking
You guys
about
ever
Men in
follow-
Black.
you follow Marty on social media. He's Bernardo123.
I really like the most recent Clone Wars episode with Kid Cudi.
All
I don't
right.
get it.
Or the T-shirt that, or Marshawn Lynch and his T-shirt that changes with his
Marshawn
emotions.
Lynch. One of the best shirts. He was one of the best characters.
Alright, so the Dirt plans to test
All right.
this weapon on the monkeys. The Jedi
Oh, fuck.
are like, damn, we need to get a ship, because remember, that's why we're here. Our ship blew up. So they sneak onto the base to get a ship and fly that over to the village. The leader, T-Wat Ka, says, nope, we're not going to defend. We're just going to lay over and die. Well,
Smart. I'm sure their civilization survives for a long time.
This is the way.
The
T.Y. Kilton.
T.Y. Kilton. Oh, man. T.Y. Kilton sitting at home, man.
Yeah.
the Jedi pull
He's
some
like,
shield
like-
generators out of their
Commander
assholes.
Rivers.
Did you wait for me to?
What did they pull out of their apples? Bananas?
What'd you say?
Did you wait for me to start talking?
No, I didn't think of my joke until you started talking.
I like it better if we just start waiting for. Because we've been doing that recently where Brian gives us like the 3-second delay and we just stare at him.
He does.
And then he starts
I'm not
like, bananas. And he's like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
I'm like,
I said-
alright,
I
let's see
said-
if anyone has a T.Y. Hilton joke to follow that up. 1,000, 2,000, 3
I said Philander Rivers. Come on. Oh my god.
That's all I got. I don't have very much.
That's my only joke for the
Going
podcast.
once, going twice.
Good night.
Thank you very much. Good night.
So the Jedi pull some shield generators out of their assholes to prevent the separatists from starting this invasion. I really have no idea where they came from.
They're assholes.
They just had them. They're just laying around.
You know, in this.
You ever just at home? Sometimes when I'm at home and I go down to my basement to do laundry, I'm like, oh shit, there's my shield generators, and there's just like 8 of them sitting there.
They get them from the ship.
Take a big
One
shit.
more time, Marty.
They could have, but
Marty, could you-
I think they got it from the ship.
It, as far as I
Could
knew,
you
it blew
could you
up.
scream that louder, Marty?
I'm nervous. You made him feel uncomfortable.
Guys, what do you think? you think the 0 viewers noticed?
Oh, Marty, that was a perfect moment for some self-deprecating humor right there.
I love the camera. Marty's like, I gave him the ship. I'm like, oh, man, it's okay.
I said I'm going to shit my pants.
He's in a
No, that's Brian. That's Brian last week. We already did that bit.
yeah, that bit's a week old. Like Brian.
The napalm hits the shield and doesn't go past it, so I guess it works. But they have a shit ton of droids. So
the
they
napalm
just start...
or the shield?
The what hit? What's that, buddy?
I guess it works, but buddy, the napalm works or the shield works?
The shield works.
Both.
All right, good.
Well, yeah,
I'm
I guess both did their job.
Belichick would have been proud.
He sure would have. So the droids take out the shield generators after kind of overrunning the Jedi. But Anakin takes out the weapon, and so they could just kind of pick off droids. Now, Wag 2, T. Wat-Ka's son, decides he's going to help with
Isn't
some
Wag
of his monkey
2
friends.
Isn't Wag 2 the most expensive cut of beef you can get?
That's
Yeah.
Wagyu.
From Japan. Wag 2.
Yeah, I didn't know that it was monkey. I thought it was beef.
No, it's monkey.
Sarah told me we should try some Wagyu beef, and I don't get the whole what's the deal behind it? Anyone know why Wagyu's supposed to be so good?
Wagyu beef. What's up with it?
Better than Kobe?
Yes, Wes.
Wait,
Come
Ryan?
on, give us the type 5 here, pal.
Who's the best shooting guard, Wagyu or Kobe?
I was a big Kobe fan.
Yeah, I like that.
Would you like Kobe better? Do you like Kobe 8 or Kobe 24?
24. Kobe 24 doesn't have the same rape flavor that Kobe 8 comes with.
Wow, it's a
Oh, that's a good title for the episode.
Jesus Christ. Innocence.
Brian. So, from what I understand, Kobe beef, it's just like it's high quality meat, and it's like it's grass fed like cows and shit, and they're fed this special food that makes their like beef really tender. Like they're made specifically to be eaten, and also it has like the way the way the fat is like in the meat, it's like distributed like super well. Yeah, it's like perfectly like distributed through the meat, marbly. Is what I said.
Okay.
Marbly,
like maybe the movies, like Avengers.
Like the makeup.
Could you imagine that?
Maybe it's make believe. Maybe it's marbly.
To be killed.
I was going to go into that, Marty, but I decided.
It's Palpatine.
It kind of sucks. Yeah, it's not ideal for sure.
For what? For us
Episode
as humans,
18.
or for the cows?
Trespass. So some clones disappear from this abandoned planet in near the Pantora moon. So Anakin.
How the fuck did they disappear if it's abandoned?
What
kind of fuck shit is
why
that?
Were they there if it's abandoned?
Like okay, so they disappear, but it's abandoned. So who the fuck knows they disappear? There's nobody there.
Well, they had a base there. And
That's like being Yoda's missing on Dagobah. There's nobody else on Dagobah. The only one that would put up missing signs for Yoda on Dagobah is Yoda.
Well,
it'd be like,
lost Yoda. He puts up his own signs.
He puts up his own sign.
Well, anyway, they know because they stopped receiving communication from their clones on this planet. So
there's nobody there.
And Obi-Wan travel there with some dignitaries from the Pantora moon. They are Chairman Cho.
Otherwise known as people that are going to end up getting killed in this episode. Continue.
Chairman Cho and Senator Chuchi. They're from Pantora.
Jesus, come on, bro.
Oh, man.
Chuchi was pretty racist, dude.
Smith-Schuster is my favorite wide receiver.
Choo Smith-Schuster.
Yeah, Choo.
Welcome to the club, Marty. Welcome to the club. Getting your jokes stolen, bro. I'm right here for you.
Update: Browns are up 28-0.
What's the stealing my sympathy?
I don't believe it. Oh my God, they are.
They are up, yeah. Roethlisberger threw an interception on like their 30.
I was like, dude, the Browns literally half of their team is either suspended for drag racing or out sick with COVID. There's no way the Steelers lose this game. I'm so glad I didn't bet on this game.
Or they've beaten a spouse.
Or they're
just love a Cody Brown
Or
fan.
they locked
Shout out Cody
someone
Brown for listening to the podcast instead of watching the game.
And Kareem Hunt's got 2 touchdowns. Jesus Christ. All right. So Choo Choo Smith Schuster is like hanging out with you Jedis. Choo choo like that. So what else happened? What else does he do?
So Chairman Cho thinks that the clones were killed by droids, but they discover there was
The chairman.
also a droid.
Why, Aaron?
Yep,
Why? Chair?
buddy.
Chair?
I was waiting.
All right, guys. So if he was the chairman, do you think it's bottom half chair legs or top half chair back? What do you think? What do you think that he would look like
I think
as a
he
chairman?
has chair legs and chair back, and then is a man sprouting from that. Like the front is man.
So you think like it's like a
the
chair,
back is
like a
chair.
chair with a man sitting in it? Like he still can walk. He just walks with the chairs
No,
like attached to his
legs.
body.
His torso
What
and
is?
back are attached to the chair.
Here, yeah,
Marty.
he's sitting the other way.
Give
So
him the
he's like,
chair.
yeah, and then well, this doesn't work. But yeah, and
totally
then
see it,
the
Marty.
chair, yeah,
You
it's like
audio
he's
listeners
just-
are sitting down.
Don't worry. Most people watch on YouTube.
All right.
yeah, you just spin it around, and that's how the body looks.
So he's like chair
Protrudes from
front.
the front. Yeah, chair front.
So the
How does he fuck?
From the front.
yeah, Marty, show us how he fucks.
Oh. Show us how chairman gets down.
He takes one of the legs and just
Chairman gets on all 4 legs. Yeah.
Get on all fours, Chairman.
man.
Chairman, get on your hands and beg.
Right, man.
Give him the chair.
I'm gonna give you the chair.
Oh man.
So
It's not even funny.
Chairman
Chairman.
Cho thinks clones were killed by droids, but they find
Sure.
a droid base on this planet and see the droids were also destroyed. So there is something killing the.
Oh
planet.
my God! Wait, are their clones dead or are they just missing?
Clones are dead. Droids are dead.
Oh, rats!
There was some sort of attack. They could tell from some.
Oh, clones.
Oh, I thought it was rats.
It's a nightman.
Oh,
Whoa!
Jesus Christ.
So
no, that was real good.
the chairman is a dick to Senator Chuchi, and basically is.
The chairman wants some train action. I get it.
Night chair man.
Porn?
He's kind of like mansplaining. He's the older man in charge of the planet. Lady Senator. Senator
older
Chuchi
chooch man.
is just getting mansplained at.
Sure.
But Obi-Wan and Anakin meet the attackers, these spear-wielding snow guys, whose names I forgot to look up. Oh, never mind. They're the Taz. I did look it up.
Oh yeah.
The fucking
Taz.
Taz.
So they go to the village of the Taz, and they obviously don't speak the same language. And Anakin,
But they got C-3PO, so
well, they
everything's
bring them
fine.
later.
Mhm.
But
Wow.
Did you see the episode?
Dude, anytime you can't understand the language, there's only one man. There's only one droid on the
One
planet.
droid for the
There's only
job.
one droid for the job. Welcome to C-3PO. C-3PO language interpreter.
Can you imagine there's like an episode where another droid is doing the interpretation and C-3PO walks in and he's like, what do we have here?
What is
I am C-3PO with cyber relations.
C-3PO spinoff where he's C-3PO, language interpreter. And it's just him going around and some guy's like he's just settling minor disputes between two people that don't speak the same language. Like the guy spills a drink on the other dude and he's apologizing and they're yelling at each other and he's like, actually, he says, I'm sorry, would you like me to buy you another drink? And that's just the entire show. C-3PO, language interpreter.
Are they making that? Isn't there a droid droid show?
One of these shows is going to be titled Droids or something along those lines. Like Star Wars.
You sound so excited. Sounds good.
It includes like the shrug guy.
Yeah, droids. We'll see how it goes.
3PO, Justice Master.
Anyway,
I like it. I think we should do it.
Anakin and Obi-Wan go into this tent with the head of the Taz, and Anakin crudely draws some people shaking hands, and that's how they know they're peaceful.
Art.
So on their way out, Obi-Wan gets a hug from the head of the Taz.
That was from Anakin.
So they go back to bring the good news to the chairman and the senator. That's all right. Well, we could be peaceful as long as we just leave the planet.
And they're dead. They're dead, aren't they?
Wrong. So the chairman's a huge racist, and he says that the planet belongs to Pantora, and that they're savages and animals, and they're not covered by the convention of civilized creatures. So he's allowed.
Isn't it worse? It's just the worst when like the misogynistic asshole chairman ends up being racist too. Like,
I was really
that's
looking up to him.
I was like, yeah, I was gonna get chairman jersey. I was gonna get a Star Wars chairman jersey, but I don't want everybody to think I'm a racist. Fuck.
So
thanks, chairman.
They bring C-3PO to meet with
they do.
Taz. His name is Tai Sen, and Chairman Cho is just an asshole. And ends up declaring war on them.
Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson.
He used to be a boxer? Because I think I know the guy you're talking about.
No, he used to solve mysteries. He used to solve mysteries with a
Did you guys know that? Oh, you mean Mike Tyson.
Anyone watch Mike Tyson Mysteries?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That was good.
Like, am I forgetting? It was Fred's real name, last name Tyson in Scooby?
No, you think of Scooby? You think of Scooby Tyson?
Scrappy Tyson.
That's the Japanese Scooby-Doo spinoff. Scooby Tyson.
Oh, that's right. I didn't watch that episode. The Lion, the Witch, and the Mike Tyson.
I'm done with Marty. Can we just kick him off? I'm done with Marty.
Marty's pushing through with that joke.
Let's pick up the pace here, boys. So they're on their way back, and Chairman Cho is attacked, him and his negotiation party. He gets hit with a spear, and he's temporarily saved by Rex. Meanwhile, the Senator Chu-Chi gets permission from the council to basically negotiate on the chairman's behalf. He's going to lose his job. Senator arrives, chairman dies, they negotiate some peace. Episode 16, The Hidden Enemy.
No surprise.
There's a planet called Christophsis needs help. Whenever I'm ahead of the game and write down the name of the planet, it's never important. Like, there's the beginning, and it's like, the voice is like, Christophsis is under attack. Anakin and Obi-Wan. And I'm like, oh, better write this down. Never important.
You're like, his name is Anakin. Okay, perfect.
Anakin. No, he can't.
Yeah, we didn't call you Anakin. You better get your shit together, Anakin.
So Obi-Wan and Anakin's planned ambush gets
I liked it. I don't
re-ambushed. They get ambushed themselves. So they have to abort the mission.
Fair.
Someone had a question.
I was like, did you say they ambushed themselves?
they get ambushed themselves.
Oh, is that how you would say that with proper English, or is that just something that you came up with? All right.
So the droids somehow knew about their mission, so therefore there must be a spy among the clones. And we get Rex and Cody
Oh shit!
trying to investigate who the spy among the clones is.
Who do you guys think it is?
Oh, wait till you find
That's that
out.
guy Rex.
I bet you it's the chairman because he's half chair. So you can just sit in. He can sit in rooms and just pretend that
He's
he's
always
a chair.
sitting there on his 4 legs.
So
Fighter of the night, man.
Rex and Cody noticed someone left their comlink in their room, or in their meeting room that they were talking with Obi-Wan and Anakin. And so whoever the spy was listening to the whole conversation. So they sprint out of the room, see a guy who looks just like them because they're clones, and they chase him, but he hides in the mess hall. So he just sits among a whole bunch of
Messy
people who look
there.
just like him.
You should just kill them all.
More Morrisons everywhere.
So based
You say he? Wait, did you say he becomes a chair? Because then, if that's true, I'm pretty sure
he
he's the
actually hid
chairman.
in the mess hall and became a chair.
Oh my god, it's the chairman again. Chairman strikes back.
So they
Episode
look at
6.
their communications terminal to see who is talking to someone, and I want to know who these clones are talking to because they're bred on Camino just for war. Like, do they have ladies on the side they've somehow met? Like, why would they need to communicate to anyone?
Not even that.
Is
Not even that. My whole thing with that is it's like, all right, so I'm getting information from a clone, and I'm like part of the Empire. How do I know that it's the same clone every time? Like, what if it's a different clone that now knows where I am and is like, oh, I actually am a legit clone and I'm going to fuck you up. And I'm like, no, wait. Aren't you the same guy I've been talking to? He's like, no. Like, have you ever talked to somebody that's twins and then you confuse them for the other twin and you talk to that twin and they're like, I don't know what you're talking about?
Only
Imagine
like
that just times like a million. Yeah, so it's like,
They just came out with a new Star Wars series. It's called Star Wars Freaky Friday.
starring Jamie Lee Curtis.
And Lindsay Lohan as a stormtrooper, and Lindsay Lohan as another clone.
So I'm not sure what sparked this, but one of my opening questions that I wrote down was, would you rather be Lindsay Lohan or Jamie Lee Curtis?
To this episode?
No. It's just something I could pull out of my ass at the start of an episode. So to get us warmed up.
I thought it was like specific to this, and somehow we also stumbled on the same conclusion. And I was like, "That's fucking impressive, man. We are in sync."
Nope. I just like to write some stuff down that could get your creative juices going. Aaron, I think interrupted you like 4 minutes ago.
That's okay. My joke isn't funny anymore. That's fine. We can go.
Yeah. I thought maybe Aaron was gonna end up going ahead of me, and then I just kind of took the lead on it. But yeah, I'd like to hear what Aaron had to say. I was gonna give him the
That's
nod, but
like you, Wes.
actually, no. You know what it is? I always like to hear what Aaron has to say. I don't want anybody else to hear it, so I can steal it. So that's absolutely like me. It's just nice enough of me being quiet and letting him do it.
So anyway, they narrow it down to someone's unit. His name is Slick, because his unit had used this communication terminal.
It's his unit.
Yep. Slick's small unit used the communication terminal.
Excuse me. That's one small slick unit you got there, and he's like, thanks.
Yeah.
And the more you touch
just
it,
like yours,
smaller it gets. And then you
yeah. I was in the pool.
It shrinks.
Yeah.
So,
I was in the pool.
Also, they should all be the same, right?
Ooh, George Costanza.
honestly, dude, I think I wish that they did a spin-off about like ones where they have clones, but they make like augmentations. Like one has like 2 heads, one has a huge penis. Yeah, I'd be like, oh shit, yeah.
Where's that?
That's clone number 800-365-3285, and he has a huge dick. And it's like, oh, I see what you guys did there. And you're like, oh, this other one, he's got a super tiny dick. He's pissed.
His nickname's Ron.
He hates it here.
Anyway,
Yeah, that's clone Ron Jeremy.
So they basically go through the clones in the unit and ask them where they were on the day of today. Chopper was late to
Where
the
were
mess
you on
hall.
the
Don't
day
you
of
back
today?
catch me!
Chopper was late to the mess hall because he was using
Oh.
contraband battle droid fingers to make a necklace. You know,
Oh,
Yeah. Apart from being like a spy, he also has his own Etsy shop where he makes contraband.
well, it's like all these clones have slightly different facial hair, and it's just like, oh, was it you, bald guy with the goatee? And he's like, oh, I never fucking hang out with some clankers. Anyway, it turns out it was
Big meaty clackers. You know what they say.
Don't Google it.
Contraband droid fingers forever unclean.
It turns out it was Slick.
No, I
It was
like
the guy
him.
with the slick fingers.
They figure it out because he reveals that he knew Obi-Wan and Anakin went off.
It was
ship on
me
a
all
mission,
along.
and no one else knew that.
On the spot.
Yeah.
They figure out because he tells them. And he's like, and I would have got away with it too if it wasn't for you, Fred.
It's
Scooby-Doo.
it's the Spider-Man pointing at Spider-Man. Like,
Oh, that's great. I would have got away with it too if it wasn't for you, Japanese Scooby-Doo.
That's about it. Obi-Wan and Anakin return from a battle with Ventress that was pretty uneventful. When they find out it was Slick, Obi-Wan's like, damn, I'm really disappointed in you. And Slick calls out
he's
the
like, that was
Jedi
slick.
for enslaving clones. Cody and Rex are like, man, if you want to be free, why'd you get a whole bunch of your clone brethren killed? Because maybe we'll be free after the war. End of episode.
Yeah, okay.
Kind of a dick move.
Yeah, the only person that's ever honored that agreement is when Aragon is like, I have this sword and I'm binding all you ghost people.
What's
And he's like, can I just die? And he's like, listen.
That's
You
only because
fight
he needed
for me.
something from him too. Like,
Yeah, he's like, listen, bro, you fight for me, I'll let you go free. And they're like, dude, Gimli's like, just keep these dudes and we'll just take over. We'll take over everything. And the ghost guy's like,
then he's like,
no, he's like, no, you're cool, you're free. We'll just get a bunch of random people killed. We don't need a ghost army. The only guy that's ever honored that agreement. So clone people are gonna get fucked over, man. They're gonna be fighting forever, and they end up fighting forever because they turn to the dark side.
Great job, Wes.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I just explained all of Star Wars.
Filling in as host.
Episode
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's
17.
That's how Clone Wars
Shadow
ends.
Virus.
and that's what'd you call me?
Blue Shadow Virus.
What's your favorite virus?
Corona's got to be up there.
That's your favorite?
Like, I'm not having a good time.
Computer.
Yeah. Blue shadow viruses matter.
And
Jesus.
why do we let Aaron say crazy shit? But
all of you.
the first second I say some crazy shit.
How is that a bad thing to say?
You know what it is, right? We're trying to help you. We're trying to make you a better editor. So like when you edit all the fucked up shit, we're like, you know what? Brian has it too easy. We want him to have to rewatch it and be like, oh, we can't have that in there. And we want you to take away a bunch of the fucked up shit we come up with, man.
And that way you move on and become a successul podcaster without us.
Yeah, you'll know
Fire
how
us,
you'll know
you'll
what
have
you're
hours
doing.
of evidence.
You're fired again, Mr. Squarepants. And it'll be fine.
So Naboo has some battle droids invading it, but don't worry, Amidala and Binks are here to help. I just wrote Binks, I guess.
And Bing.
I like that you wrote Binks and then realized, like, I don't know which Binks it is. It could be any Binks. Commander Binks. You're like, all I wrote was Binks. The crowd's going to have no idea who that is.
Oh man, which Binks?
It's Jeff Binks.
So they are interrogating a droid, and everything okay there, Aaron?
What?
All right.
Aaron's like, who, me? Oh, me.
So they're interrogating a droid they caught. He mentions a virus, and then Jar Jar mistakenly causes a whole bunch of bookshelves to fall and crush the droid to death. Add it to the Sith counter. Let's say we're at 11.
I agree. Yeah, oopsies. Me to fuck up and destroy all the only informations we have. Yeah, okay. Piece of shit. Fuck
they
you,
look at the
Sith bastard.
droid's feet, and I guess they could tell by the mud on its feet where the lab might
That
be.
he used to be a chair. Oh my god, it's the chairman.
Padme requests assistance from Obi-Wan and Anakin.
Of course she does.
Meanwhile,
We'll see Anakin, wink, wink.
Yeah, she's like, I definitely need some assistance from Anakin right now.
Yeah, I'm
If you know what I'm saying.
I need
I
some
could use
help.
some assistance now.
I could use some hand fruit.
And she's like, the chairman can stay and watch.
Jedi
hand
very
fruit.
grumpy if he saw what I did to this hand fruit.
I remember
That's good, Ryan. I like that.
That's my favorite episode 2 moment.
I like it. He'd be very upset if he knew what I did with his hand fruit.
He's like, I'm gonna pass you this hand fruit, wink, wink. And she's like, that's not a fruit.
Yeah, that's not your hand.
And the chairman's just sitting there like, yeah.
Yeah, he's sitting in the chair.
He's like, wait a
classic
minute.
chairman.
He's like, is that the chairman?
He's sitting there menacingly.
Yeah, he's like, you know what, Padme, this has been great, but honestly, it's a little strange having the chairman here. And she's like, just pretend he's not there.
I like it when he watches.
So Padme brings Jar Jar to look for the lab. You guys remember from
She brings
episode...
Jar Jar.
Who knows? You guys
That's not what you were
remember
laughing at.
those weird fat like sheep cow things that Anakin pretended to get run over by in the fields with Padme?
He actually does get run over by it, but it's okay.
Yeah, your animal description. Where do you get sheep from that?
I am just.
Did you say
comparing
sheep
them
cows?
to- because they're grazing. I'm not saying they look like sheep, but
Yeah, the only animal,
Oh,
the only
okay.
animal that grazes is sheep. We all know
they're a
that.
grazer.
Yeah, like Jake Grazer.
Anyway, they're drinking from a river and die. We meet a Gungan lady named Peppy Bow.
Jesus Christ. What? What did you? Pippi Longstocking.
We meet a Gungan lady named Pippi Longstockings.
The only redheaded Gungan. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, I was like, wow. I
The
guess
only
they
one we've
can.
seen so far.
I was like, that's very interesting. So, what does Pippi Longstockings do?
She leads them to
Tell
the
me more.
lab. They are deliberately let in and captured. And there's this crazy scientist guy. Did I not write down his name?
You probably didn't write it down.
I didn't write it
Dr.
down.
Crazy Scientist.
Dr. Crazy Scientist. Oh, Dr. Vindy. There it is.
Vin Diesel.
And mistakenly, yeah, Dr. Vin Diesel.
He wants to revive.
It all runs in the same joke.
He wants to revive the Blue Shadow virus. Only this time make it
Ooh.
airborne. Right now, it only travels
Oh,
through
shit.
water.
Just like Corona.
I was gonna say it leaves off with 2020.
Welcome to America.
So Ahsoka realizes that Jar Jar and Padme shouldn't be gone this long, so she goes looking for them. For some reason, Obi-Wan and Anakin's plan is to hang around and wait and then join later. It's not quite
That's
clear
smart.
why they didn't go as a whole group. But anyway,
Because Anakin didn't want to make it too known that him and Padme were hooking up while the chairman watched.
that's fair.
He was like, I can't let this be known yet. So, yeah, let's just go later. And Obi-Wan's like, that seems to make sense. You are the chosen one.
So Ahsoka finds Peppy, who also leads her to the lab. They start raiding the lab. They rescue Padme. the scientist escapes, and he gives the droid a virus bomb thing, and that droid's gonna, I guess, throw it at feeds. I guess they only need one of them. It's very small, but they only need one to like kill everyone.
Yeah, just like the Sacred Stones from Indiana Jones. You guys remember that movie?
Stones.
Stones.
Yeah, I remember like he drops 2 of them in the lake with all the crocodiles, but he still has one.
I've only seen
and they're all happy.
Skull, and I think it's my favorite of all of them.
You've only seen Crystal.
I kind of want to drive. I kind of want to drive 2 hours.
Raiders in the Lost Ark.
Yeah, I kind of want to drive 2 hours and go and punch you in the face.
Yeah, Brian.
I've only seen Raiders of the Lost Ark, but I know at least like that is the Indiana Jones movie.
I've seen all of them, you guys. I just wanted to get the reaction.
You gotta save it.
I think it's my favorite.
I didn't expect it to be so visceral. Oh man,
It's just an affront.
What a piece of shit.
I like it.
They get the droid with the virus bomb. Peppy ends up saving the day by tackling Dr. Vindy, and none of the bombs go off.
Nice.
I'm talking tackling Vin Diesel. How about that?
Who would have expected that? Not in a million years. If you told me to make a bet on that, I'd be like, I'm not taking that bet. Wow.
So
you learn something new every day.
5 episodes.
You say not in a million diesels?
Yep.
Those are our 5
Sometimes
episodes this week, you guys. 5 more next week. We'll finish season 1.
I thought we were doing 6. Did you just cut it short? Has it been going on forever? Or am I just rudely mistaken?
I can't control how many episodes are in a season. So there's 22. 6, 5, 5.
Why didn't you just... So the last episode is Pippi Longstockings tackling Vin Diesel, and they're like, that's a good way to end a series.
No, next week is our final 5 of the season 1, Wes.
I think Wes understands what's happening.
I don't like it. Now I'm never going to watch it. You guys lose. You lose!
I have a feeling that the first couple of seasons, it's not like a cool season finale, but it will end up being it. I wouldn't want to be like, we're going to cover the last 3 episodes of season 1 this week and the first 2 of season 2 next week. I'd rather, have it a bit more coherent.
I don't get it.
Okay.
Any standout good episodes to you guys this week? I don't know if there was one. I didn't hate the racist chairman episode.
I like the chairman one. I like the one with the monkeys because I think we got a lot of good monkeys jokes out of it. Even if some of them were slightly off-putting,
Slightly off color,
slightly off the cuff. Yeah, those are the 2 that stood out the most for me. I always like a good Jar Jar Binks storyline. I'm a big Jar Jar Binks fan. I think he's a total douchebag, but
the graphic is coming. We're gonna get the graphic that counts the actual Sith events. It's coming.
I think, dude. Honestly, you make it seem like this is almost a real show. Maybe I should start watching it.
At least put it on in a background tab while you work.
That's fair.
That sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah, you see, when I'm at work, I don't have a phone, or I'm like in a clean room. I can't be like, can I bring in my podcast?
Do you guys mind if I play this?
Is it cool if I play this? Like, you guys want to see me? It's me. I'm on TV. Guys, I'm on TV.
Is that Daryl yelling, Marty? What's going on?
You guys can hear that? That's Daryl playing Rocket League.
Oh my god.
Daryl's playing.
Something crazy happens.
After he gives us all COVID, and then he just
we need to send Daryl back on a hot balloon air trip, because I swear to God, he fucks with Marty.
Hot balloon air trip.
Did you like hot balloon air trip? That's what I went with it, Aaron. You like that?
I couldn't tell you what that is.
You like hot balloon
air trips. Does anyone have a sign off this week? I've got one if no one's ready.
I do have one.
All right.
But whatever, bro. It's probably stupid.
Did you read the YouTube or the YouTube comments?
Oh fuck! Thank you, Marty. See, that's why we pay you the big bucks.
I don't want to disappoint our only listener.
Wouldn't want to piss off Donkey Flap. Good call. Who's surprisingly
Cheers, mate.
hasn't shown up in the chat this week. Must have pissed him off again.
Yeah.
More evidence.
Now he's got like a real life now.
All right, let's see here.
Doesn't.
He's like, "Hey, Wesley, he's leaving me behind."
Actually, the only comment last week is from co-host Aaron Laramie. He says, "Damn,
Why?
did Brian drink an espresso before the pod? Energy high as fuck."
I don't remember writing that.
I felt so bad.
Brian wrote it.
Yeah, Brian, look, did Brian drink an espresso before the pod?
Yeah.
I'm glad you have diarrhea anymore, pal.
Oh man, it wasn't fun. I got home. I had a PlayStation 5 that came in the mail that day, and I didn't even
I know
open
you
it.
said
I just laid in bed until the.
What did you
podcast.
eat? Did you eat something bad?
I had like an Italian sub
Yeah.
Do it.
again. Yeah, so I went
Brad,
back.
what
I
did
went
you-
back to the well this week.
Jesus Christ. Was it like?
It's because you're only eating cured meat.
Yeah.
It's 2021, Aaron. Get on the cured meat train.
Choo
Doesn't
choo.
go crazy.
Senator Choo Choo's leading the cured meat train.
Ready.
Yeah, Choo Choo Smith Schuster.
As we always say to end the Cannonballs podcast.
Let the chairman watch.
Pull up. All craft, pull up.